because you'll be spending between 40 and 50 bucks for a 355 milliliter bottle of top-notch ice wine. You have someone that is going to sell you a case of ice wine at 20 bucks a bottle, and you get to give that out as gifts. I mean, who wouldn't take advantage of that? The thing that was terrifying about drinking that particular ice wine, though, is for the regular consumer, if you get your hands on the counterfeit ice wine, I don't think most people will be able to tell much of the difference. They're only drinking it once a year.
Well, sure, we're not a wine expert, most of us, but when you say terrifying, I mean, is that along the lines of bad moonshine, or is it just wine with sugar in it?
Well, I think it's terrifying because the knockoff actually wasn't that far off from what regular ice wine would be.
Oh, well, you're talking terrifying on a different level.
I'm talking terrifying. Like if I were a producer in Ontario, I would really be working hard to protect the brand of the identity of my brand, because of these counterfeits. It's just like anything else. It's just counterfeit. Floating the bottom of the bottle, and trust me, a really good bottle of ice wine, you're not going to have stuff floating in it.
You know, when I was in Tennessee, I remember talking, when I first got there, something about the reputation of moonshine in Tennessee. Yeah. And there was a bunch of announcers and salespeople standing around at the radio station. And I just mentioned, something came up about it, and I said, well, I'm brand new to Tennessee, and I wouldn't know where to get that anyway. And the next day, one of the salespeople walked past my desk and didn't even stop, just set a jar on the desk and kept on going.
The jug with the 3 X's on it.
It was a sealer, like you preserve pickles in. We got a text message here. Does ice wine go bad in terms of age?
Ice wine actually ages really, really well, and if you've got patience and you find something you really like, buy 2 bottles, set it aside. It'll age for 10, 15 years.
Yeah. If you're concerned that somebody's pawning off some of this counterfeit ice wine to you, you pointed out to me the other day, labels in Canada carry both English and French, and that label did.
Not only that, the label that I had, I don't know if you're on to this, there were 8 typos on it.
8 typos on the label?
Oh, yeah.
They weren't even trying hard.
Like I said, the label was you could tell immediately from looking at the label it was a counterfeit. It wasn't hard to figure out. I mean, that's another thing. We have the VQA logo. If you're drinking ice wine from Canada, if it has VQA on it, you know that it's produced locally.
All right, thanks for dropping by.
Thanks for having me, Jerry.
In-Depth Radio, News Talk 1010.
What are you giving Kristen for Valentine's Day?
The Infinity Diamonds pendant.
Impressive. The gift of an infinity pendant means I'll love you until the end of time and then keep on loving.
Is what's been described, but stuff happens. You know, you're at the big facilities or by